Okay, so thank you very much for joining for this wonderful UiPath Autopilot for Developers session. So let us start with that. So UiPath has a, let us see the Autopilot. UiPath Autopilot, basically. So this is a okay. So this is a autopilot has a basically what it is doing. So it is like a, so you can read this statement. Okay, so UiPath Autopilot is a new set of AI powered experience across the UiPath business automation platform. Okay, so last one. Just read the last one. So that makes every user from intern to CEO more productive. Okay, that means so if autopilot is helping the people in the organization from intern to CEO, all the people. So whether so how many different type of users are there? Okay, so you can see here autopilot for developers, autopilot for testers, autopilot for business analysts, autopilot for everyone. Okay, so there is a different type of they categorized into the so whatever the tools testers are using. So in that tool, so they introduce the autopilot. Whatever the tools they are the business analysts using in UiPath. So UiPath is introduced the autopilot for those tools. Okay, so like that. Okay. So current session, so whatever the current sessions which you registered, that is for autopilot for developers. You can see here. So autopilot for developers. How the developers, UiPath developers can use the autopilot and speed up their development. Okay, so do more productive. Okay, right? So let us see. So one by one, we will see. Okay, we'll see one by one. Okay, so the initially one is studio and desktop. Normally, we are using the a studio, right? So to do the automation. So if you want to here, so if you want to automate any a simple task, okay. So in the UiPath Studio, so you can just use the studio. You can see here, so generate with autopilot. Okay. So if you click on this here, you have to describe in the a natural language, the English. So how you are interacting with the human in the same way. So as it is the AI model, it will just understand how human talks in the same way. So we have to write the a prompt to create a workflow. Okay. So let us see what we can do. Okay. So I'm just taking a one. Let us create a one folder. Mm, so within this, what we can do, so we can just um, simply download basically school information. Okay, so just uh, just take any data. So a simple task is like a so let us try with a simple task. So where we have a this Excel. So in this Excel, it has to read each and every record. Let's open this Excel. So let us understand the requirement first. So the requirement is the client is asked to do a small task like a, so we have a school information. So let's imagine so you have only the school records, the school codes only. Okay, so it's not like a all the details, school codes only. Okay, so school codes only. Yeah, so imagine so we have a only this particular Excel has the school code. Okay, so here so we have to generate a folders for each school code. Like a, so take the uh, simple task. Okay, creating the folders, okay. Creating the folder with the a different name. So loop each and everything and create a folder. Okay, so this is a task. Okay, Okay, so what robot has to do? Robot has to read a Excel file, so which is there in the desktop, and okay, so an extract. Okay, so extract school code information. Okay, extract school code information. Then okay, so it will just simply create a folder here. Okay, so we will write a simple text here. Okay, so what we can do, so we can just use a read what file we have to read. So I'm just using the shift right click, copy as a path, giving the copy as a path here. So read this one. Okay, so from sheet one, which sheet I am mentioning? So each school, I'm just mentioning the each school code. So the column name I'm mentioning this column name, school code. Okay, so for each school code, okay, create folder for each school code. Anything. So you can just whatever language. I mean, so it's not like perfect. So, but the meaning of this sentence should be like a so based on the meaning of the sentence, it will create. It will give the preview first. Okay, see, it is giving the preview. So, like so, reading the text and looping the each and every record and school. Okay, so if I just click on the create, okay, so okay, so automatically read range and extracting the information. It's created the table also. The table the data table variable it automatically created, and the student school code also it's created for each loop. Okay, so everything it's created. Okay. So now here it is creating the OneDrive. OneDrive. Okay. So what I'm just mentioning is okay, create a folder in local drive. Okay, local folder. Okay, so in the same folder. Okay, or local desktop. Okay, let's just imagine local desktop. In the desktop, we have to create it. If you click on the generate again, so what it will do? So whatever it is created, it will vanish. Okay, it will ask you to see. So generated and confirm the activities, the results. The whatever we created in the backgrounds, it's automatically we will lose and it will give a new preview based on a new prompt. Okay, so based on the new prompt, it will create a new preview. See here, so once you like the preview, you click on the confirm. Okay, so what it will do, so it is generated the workflow for us. And here, so there is error. So in local desktop, let's imagine create a folder. Okay. I'm just generating the folder also. Okay. Let's see. You can change the prompt where, so that means so based on the results. Okay. Yeah, click on the create. Let us see. Here also it's not generating. Okay, so it's not generating, and also here. Okay, so it's the code what you are seeing, the workflow what you are seeing is generated by the autopilot features. We're not dragging and drop, so we don't know what activities we have to do, right? So just imagine, so the unknown person, a new person which is very new to the UiPath, also can create a workflows and automations. Okay, now here, so we have a some error. Okay, so some errors in the project. Okay, so we don't know what errors and we need the suggestions. Normally what we do, so just look into this one and search in the Google and forum or somewhere else where do. Okay, so they introduce the autopilot panel here. See, autopilot panel. So this autopilot panel, if you just give the get suggestions, okay, so it is automatically saying that so two errors identified in the current workflow. Okay, click on the generate suggestion. So it will just we're asking the suggestions. It's like an expert, an UiPath expert is available in the UiPath Studio itself. Understand? Okay, so it identifies there is a two errors and it is giving the some suggestions to modify by ourselves. So see here what it is saying. UiPath, just read the suggestion. Okay, so the UiPath core automation get row activity is missing the required row. So that means this row is missing. Okay, so this row is missing, and what it is saying. argument. This argument should be set to the current row in the for each loop. Okay. So as per the suggestion, I'm just writing the current row. Okay. Okay. The issue is fixed. Okay. So who helped this one? Okay. Who helped to fix this error? So autopilot panel is helped. Okay. Let's go back and one more error is there. Click on the get session. So it is identify the error and extracting, reading the documents from the UiPath and give the best decision, not like a pages of the documents. Okay, so it's saying create directory activity is missing required path argument. So basically this path argument is missing. Okay, I'm just opening this one. Okay, so opening this one. So I don't know what to write here, but what I'm planning is like so I'm planning to create a folder here. Okay, folders here in this folder. So here also again autopilot is there. Okay, so to create expressions. Okay, so create folder in create a new folder in this under so you can write in the English language. So click on the send. Let us see what it will do. So what it is doing, see, it is appending. So whatever the expression it is writing. So normally what we do, we just go to the internet and search, and we have a analyze the multiple websites, right? So folder dot get name. Okay, so folder dot get name. So basically this is again it is having the issue. Okay. Okay, so I'm just having the issue with the expression. I have a fix here. Okay, so you can write the expression and I have a fix. Just click on the fix. Okay, so okay, folder. What is this folder dot get name? Okay. So folder dot get name is a wrong. Okay, so what we can do, we can write a statement like a okay. Again, just remove this expression. Create a folder with school code. Something like a school code from this row. Okay, and mm, create a folder in this folder. In okay, let us try this. So like that. So here, so just forget about the expression. Okay, so but okay, so here it gave the expression, and again it is having the issue. I'm just pressing taking the help from the autofix, but yeah, it is giving the something like it's a full name. Okay, so like that. But actually, so what is this school code? Okay, if you see the school code is the output of this variable. Okay, output of this activity. Okay. Got it? So that means so while you are writing the a prompt here to generate the expression, so the UiPath Autopilot can understand what all the variables are there, what arguments are there, right? So it will just take the help of those arguments and it will create a expression. So and also autofix also, whenever you have a, it's like a imagine it is like an perfect okay so professional expert like so where they can write a proper syntax, not like any syntax, like a proper syntax. Okay. So now we're not writing anything. So now let us try to run this bot. Okay. So I'm just let us see here. So it does not have any folders under the autopilot. I'm just running them from here. Okay. Okay. So there is some problem, conversion problem. So basically, it's like a double. Okay. It's like a double, but it is not. Again, go to here. So it is showing error. It's like I saw on a double system. Let us try. Okay. value dot to string. So not here. Okay, so it's not here. Hmm. Let us do one thing. Okay. Okay. So in this whole class session, just try to understand the features of the autopilot, not like a so running whether it's running or not. Okay, so we can fix these things and all. Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, it is unable to. So what is it is in string convert cannot convert the double. So it's not converting into the double. Okay, so from the double. Okay, basically. So let us try to change this one to the double as it is in double. Let's try to run. Okay. So instead of that, so let us try to create here itself. Let me remove this one. So let me remove this one. Okay, and let me remove this one also. Okay, so here, so let's try to auto fix. Basically, it is giving the double quotes here. So, but our column name may contain spaces. So let's see, it had a space. Okay. So what we can do, we can just simply use the space here. So let's run. Let's see. So what it has only one file. Okay. So no errors. It's created the folders. Okay. It's created the folders. Okay. So now, so in the between. Okay. So for example, okay, in between. Uh, uh, I'm just taking the sequence here. See sequence here. In the between, I want to create a small logic using the autopilot only. So generate the autopilot. See, if uh, school code uh, from the current row is starts with one, do not create folder. So a small thing I wrote and just click on the generate. So in the between, so while you are writing a small logic you want. Okay, so let's create. Okay, so while creating, yeah. So what will happen? It's automatically this logic automatically it works. So the current row of this one is starts with 0. If it is not, then only it is creating. Sorry, it's creating the folder. Okay, it's creating the folder. Okay. Now you can just move or delete this one. Okay. Or let us see. Uh, Instead of this, just drag and drop here. What is the issue? You can help in the chart also. So you can help in the chart, okay, see if you want. So maybe let's check the folders. Yeah, here is a folder. Okay. So that's why I think. Okay. Okay. So let us run. So how many folders we have? So 31. Just imagine. Let's remove this one. So what is the other folders? So totally we have a 30 folders. Okay. 30 items are selected. You can see here. Okay. 30 items within this, so you can have the folders like it starts with one. See here. So this number starts with a few are having the one. Okay. So what I'm just doing is I'm just deleting. So 30 folders out of that, we ask the condition where it is where it create a folders only when the school code is not starts with a one. Okay. So then what it will just do, so that logic also, the if condition, within that, if there is condition also, we didn't write, okay, autopilot written automatically based on the prompt. Okay. So see here how many? So 29. So if you just remove this one, so 28 only. So you don't find any folders starts with the one. Okay. So that type of conditions also like that. So you can write all the code based on the logic. And also one more thing. For example, if you want to, this is a default name of the activity. Okay. So if you want to change the name of the activity, so you have to give the proper naming conventions, right? So you can click on here. So this is one more suggestion, summarize activity. So that is another beauty feature of the autopilot. Okay. So what it will do, it is summarized and give the proper name. Okay. If you want to give the something like a create folder, click on this one. Automatically it will summarize and it's creating the folder at the specific path. Got it? So even you can click on this one. Okay. Summarizing the activity and give the proper name. Okay, so this is also one more summarizing these things. Okay, let's create a one more workflow. So before that, so what we covered, we will write down. Okay, so in the studio, how to create a workflow. So we covered and expressions, right? Expressions. So we wrote the expressions from the prompt. Okay, generate the expressions from the prompt. Autofix. So we use the autofix and also so take the help of the autopilot panel. Okay, so autopilot panel, it will give the suggestions and it will fix the errors. So now let's go to the another thing. Okay, so another thing, like so we will just I'm just cleaning here. We'll just do the some automations based on the object repository. Okay, so it's like a, so you all know about this one UI demo. Okay, so I want to create a workflow to log into this one. Okay, so initially what you have to do is you have to create a object repository. Okay, that is a UI demo. Okay, UI demo app, create app, and within this record. It's okay, record while after creating, add a screen, add app. So this like I said, UI demo application. Okay, so an add screen. So select the screen. Okay, once you select the screen, so just capture all elements. Let it capture all elements. Okay, from the screen, it captures all elements. Okay, click on the capture. It's capturing all elements and creating the object repository. The descriptors. Once we are ready with the descriptors, just click on the save. So okay, so this is a let me delete this one. So this is a one object repository where we have a UiPath demo application, and under that there is a UI demo, and these are all the controls. Okay. Now let's create a one workflow. So there is a coded workflow. Okay. So click on the coded workflow. UiPath UI demo login, okay. Something like that. Okay, here, so what I'm just doing, so there is a one way. So I'm just user ask like a, so ask to the client like a, client is asking the developers. So open UI demo application and login with admin and password. The other all the password. Okay. So this is a statement asked by the who? So the client. Right click on the statement, click on the create generate code. So even you can generate code here from here. Click on the generate. Okay. So what it will do, it will write the code for you to open the application. See, so what it is doing, so it is writing the opening the application, login, everything it is ready. Let us test whether it will open or not. So we don't have any application opened. UI demo is not opened. So I'm just running this workflow only, the .cs only. Okay. So okay, so we just generated the login process within, yeah, seconds. Okay, so once you have a ready object repositories, so what the bot is doing, so bot will open the application and it is logging in, because see here the beauty is, like I said, it is identifying the perfect control. So this text box is a username, this text box is a password, and here we have to click on the login. Okay, so do you understand? So it is login properly. Okay. Got it. So once you log in, so let us something like, so let us create here some data where we have a, let me generate multiple records. Okay, so what we can do, so we can just ask like, so read this Excel, read this Excel. Okay, and also before that, so we have to create a add a screen. Okay, add a screen record. Now right click and capture elements. Okay, this is a screen. Okay, add a screen. So because this is a different screen, so it's not like a login screen, right? So it's like a auto UiPath demo transactions. Okay, so from here, so capture all elements. It's capturing each and every element in the screen. So basically, we don't need to worry about the select task and which activity we have used to do this operation, right? It's like a, so it's like a, so it is a helping the developers to speed up the development. Okay, and also uh, uh, we can imagine, so an expert is with us, okay, so to help, right? So these kind of things, so it captures all the things, and just click on the save, and just I'm just disabling this one, so otherwise let's remove the code. Okay, here I'm just right click and click on the generate code. So here itself you can generate a code. Okay, here itself you can just write a code like a, so open uh, otherwise read language. Read Excel path. I'm just giving read this read Excel. What is the sheet name? Sheet one. Sheet one. Uh, Row each record row and fill in the UiPath UiPath demo UI demo documents. So action. I'm just telling that, so what all. So imagine Excel has a uh, many columns. So but we have to fill only a few columns. So that's why I'm just specifying what are the columns we have to fill. It is plain English. And so click on the generate. So let us see whether the autopilot will generate a code script from the prompt. Okay, so it is generated the script. So let us try to run. So whether this will run automatically without. Okay, so let us see. I'm just opening, copying here. Uh, the body is running in the background. It's like a coded workflow, so where we can write a C# code to do the automations. and let us see whether the bot is picking the each and every record from the Excel and filling the form. Okay, see here, it is filling the form. Okay, so it is going to the next record also. Normally, we take at least a few minutes or hours or time to do this kind of automation, right? But with the simple two lines or one line prompt, the UiPath Autopilot is created the workflow automatically. It understands the object repository screens as well as the all the element captured elements, and it will pick and it will return corresponding column. Okay, so how the autopilot knows caching is going to the caching for caching text box, honors check. The second column is going to the honors check checkbox, right? So because of the we captured and object see here, if you see here this one, okay, here you can understand so on us check. So the similar type of column is there. Okay, okay, that's why it is extract doing the sorry following. So just type okay, so yes or no. Okay, are you following up to now? So any comments up to now? So what is about the autopilot? Okay, so excellent, excellent. So, okay, so we completed the coded workflow. Okay, so now, so in the coded workflow also, if you see in the coded workflow also, for example, click, okay, so I'm just typing the click, okay. Yeah, this session is recording, no problem. Okay, so I will share the share to your email IDs. Okay, so okay, no problem. So here, just listen here. So we have a coded workflow. Okay, so we have a coded workflow. So but here there is a error. Okay, so it won't allow you to run. Okay, if you run, so basically it has a having the errors. Coded workflow has errors. Okay, so normally how we have a auto fix. Okay, in the same way, if you click on this one. Okay, so can you see in the bottom show, okay, potential fixes. So just click on the alt enter. So alt enter means or control plus control plus alt enter. See, it is giving that. So see here, so it is giving the help here. Change this CLICA to click. Got it? So okay, it will change and it will fix the issues. Okay, so even so, whenever you got an error, so no worry, no need to. It's like a no need to. So before going to the internet and forum or Google or someone asking the expert, so you can just ask the first step autopilot. Okay, autopilot is a expert level. So now we successfully logged into the UI demo and loop each and every Excel records and loop. Okay, so type perfectly. So without even drag and drop, use application scope, use application browser, this is okay. That is now go to the cloud. Okay, cloud.uipath.com. Okay. So now in the cloud.uipath.com, you have things like a apps, UiPath apps. So basically, UiPath app. What is a UiPath app? Okay, you can read the actually what is the UiPath introduction. You can just simply read the introduction. So UiPath is a low-code application. So it's a low-code application developer platform that enables you to build a shared enterprise So grant custom applications. Okay, so it's like a user interface. Okay, so where you can create a forms or okay, so input forms or applications, multiple pages, right? So it's like a form. Okay, so let us see here. Go to the UI in the cloud, so you can see here this symbol, or you can see here apps. Okay, click on the apps. Click on the apps. So now what we can generate an app. Okay. So we can generate an app from the prompt. Okay. See here, so what it is, what they are doing. So here, so you can generate like this from, just try that. Okay. So uh, generate or form with, you can mention the a specific. So let's try the same thing what they mentioned. Okay. Full name, comma, email ID, comma, WhatsApp number, comma, uh, uh, email ID, WhatsApp number, city name. I'm just mentioning city name like a Ongole, comma, Hyderabad, comma, Chennai. Let's try whether it will create Kochi, Trivandrum, okay, and gender, male, okay, so age, so between. Okay, so 25 to 55. Okay, so I'm just creating a small description. So basically, just imagine this is a provided. I just click on send. So it's that's provided by the client. Okay, client is asking you to create a form. So which form contains these are all the fields. These includes the same contents. Just imagine so in the chart and the teams. So they messaged you to create a form. Okay, just copy the same sentence and keep it here in the app. Click on the send. Okay. So what the bot will do, bot will generate a form with the fields. It can identify whether it is a text box or drop down list or checkbox or radio button, right? So it will identify and it will create a form. Okay. So it's like so within seconds. Okay. Within seconds. It's not within minutes. Okay. So within seconds, it will create a form. Okay. So let us check whether this is a dummy form or worked form. Okay. So the beauty is here. So what it is doing is you can see in the background. So it is creating the entity behind this also. Okay. Understand? So entity behind this. So whenever you create any information here or fill the information here, automatically this information will go and add into the database. That is a data service. That is an entity. Let us see what it done. Okay. So without doing anything, so I'm just click on the preview. Okay. Without touching anything, so it's created automatically the submit button and everything. So I'm just click on the preview. Okay. Usually it takes like a days or so multiple discussions, right? So you can or at least okay, okay. So roughly it is created. So if you see the city names, whatever the city names we mentioned here, so okay, automatically it came. Okay. Okay, so you can just imagine it's not like a specific structure. You can give the any English language. Okay, so male only it gave, so maybe the prompt does not have a proper thing. And also, if we just give the 10 is the age, so it's not 11. So what we can understand here, it is added the a condition also, the validations also into that particular field. Do you understand? It is added the conditions also. Here it's not allowing. Okay, so if I just say 65, so it's not allowing. So for example 25 or 28, so it's allowing. Got it? So normally this is like so this is a client side validations also. It is fit. Okay, so 80 98, it's not allowing. Got it? So 50, it's allowing. And also see the drop down list how it is adding. Okay, how it is added. Okay, got it? So and also numbers. So before that, so let's open the data service. Okay, let's open the data service. This is the data service. Let it open. If you go back to the entities, just filter last modified. 3 seconds ago, sorry, 3 minutes ago. Okay, so what is this entity file? Click on this, open the data, or see here. So what all the fields? Okay. Whatever the fields which we mentioned in the prompt, so those fields, the database table also created. I can say database, but it is a data service exactly similar to the database. So what's up name and these things, and also the if you see the type also, it's automatically created. So I can say it's like a human, how the human can understand. So when the person say age, it is a new number or numeric or integer, okay, right? In the same way, so it is created. See here, number, age, okay, gender, everything is created. So go to the data. We don't have any data. Let us go back to our application. I'm just filling Ravi Babu, okay, Ravi dot Babu at gmail.com. Phone number, I'm just giving some number. Okay, so he's living in the Ongole, male. So his age is 34. Click on the submit. Okay. So when I click on the submit, what happens into the data service? Okay. So on just data service, we don't have a data. Let us just refresh the page. Okay. Refresh the page. Go to the data. See, so whatever I added into the data front end in the app, okay, so that came here. So the number, email ID, okay, so everything is came here. Okay, let's go back and add that one more record. Okay, so Resh Babu, Suresh ch at gmail.com. So, okay, so some number, and he's living in the Hyderabad. And male, and his age is almost 48. Okay. Sorry, 38 or 48. 48. Okay. And click on the submit. Okay. So go back to the our data service and just click on the refresh data. So second record came. Got it? So do you understand? So how beauty it is? Okay. So it is helping. So normally a developer, okay, so a UiPath developer, if the client is asking, okay, is asking for doing this kind of work, how much time? So just type in the chart window, normally how much time the developer can take. Rough, not exactly, not exactly. So you can just give the average time, okay? Whether it's a hours or days or anything, okay? So this task only, creating the form and click on the submit. When they click on the submit, in the background, it has to write a logic like it added all the field details to the database, okay, data service, and the some client validations. So how much time a UiPath developer can take? Just type average time. Otherwise, you can just mention the hours also. Just type in the chat window. Just type. No problem. So if it's a wrong, also not an issue. Okay. I'm not saying it is a okay. So whether it's a correct or not. Okay. So some developers take long time. Some developers do very less time. Right. Just imagine a developer is sitting in front of the complete to complete this task. Okay. Continuously working. Okay. No breaks. 2 to 3 hours. Okay. So any other others also just type in chart window. Just type average time. Okay. 2 to 3 hours is yeah. Someone told. Just type in chat window. So okay. Just imagine. So this is a one. If you go to the any vendor or client, okay, they are just asking the developer to do this kind of tasks. Just simple data entry form. Normally in your known persons also. So this imagine they have some shops. They have to enter the all the details stock into the database. Somewhere they have to create. So they need the website. Okay. So here the website is ready, right? Database ready, logic is ready, everything is ready. Okay. Whether you use the .NET or Java or anything, so you use the autopilot. Okay. Okay, so why age is not because this is a as it is a number, so it is taking as a decimals also. Okay, okay, so it's giving. See, so don't So we just understand the power of autopilot. Okay, first of all, okay, it's not okay. So it is not doing completely not like that. Okay, so somehow almost how much percentage work it is saved. Okay, here 2 hours, 2 hours, 5 hours. Averagely, you can say, yeah, 2 to 3 hours. Got it? So someone said 1 day, yeah. So definitely, some people say 1 day or 2 days also because they have uh, some that will some logic issues. So then they will just contact the client again whether we can allow the age as the any factors, right? This is like a sort of discussions or emails. It will go and create. Okay. So, but how much time this took? Just type in chat window. So, as per your observation from the this app, how much time it took? You're saying for the humans, it takes 2 to 3 hours, or something like averagely 3 hours. Just say because someone told 1 hour, 1 day, or someone told the 5 hours. Okay, I'm just asking. So how much time it took? Is it the five? Yeah, yeah, below 5 minutes. Understand? Including the prompt, 5 minutes. Okay. So where the 5 minutes? Where the 3 hours? You understand? So that is the power of the UiPath app. Okay. So now let us create an app, a new app. Okay. So with the another thing. So go to the entities. Okay. So go to the entities. I'm just creating the one entity. Okay. So let's create a one entity. Uh, let's create a one entity. Give me some mm, sample data with 5 rows and something like this. So 4 columns. So in any domain, something it is giving the employee. Okay, not employee. So just try to ask something else. Okay, product, another one, another one. Sorry, is a course details where the course ID, course name, course another. Okay, so okay, let us take this one. So instead of this, let us try another. Yeah, let us take this one. Okay. Okay, so we have to create a book ID. So let's create a book ID entity. I'm just creating the entity name. So what is the project name? First of all, there's a book inventory, book inventory. Okay, so book inventory. So create a entity name. Entity means it is a table. Okay, so our one sheet in Excel. Okay, so, and select that entity. So what is the entity name? Click on this entity. And by default, these all the columns will create. ID is a unique and created by, updated by, created time, updated time. And click on the create a new field. Okay. So the new fields is like the book ID is the first field, book ID, and that is a text. It's required. Okay. So, and unique only. And again, book title. Create another field, book title, that is the text. Okay, so it's also required. And author, create a author. And this is a choice from the list. You can create a list. Basically, list is like as authors. Authors is a list. And let's create a some authors. Okay, only 3 authors I'm just creating. Okay. So basically, from these authors only, we are just supporting our inventory. Okay, let us try. Okay. Okay, so authors. So what happened? Uh, Title, book title, and create a author and select the from the choice. That is authors. Allow multiple selections where required. Okay, so save. Create another one. So that is a price. INR. Price in INR. It's like as a number. Okay, so yeah, save. So is uh, in stock or book availability. Book availability, that is a yes or no. So is it's available or not? Okay. Yes. Okay. So basically, we created the entity. Okay. What we created? We created the entity. That is the database table we created. Just imagine. So, but what client is asking? Client is asking an app. Okay. So, but book inventory app is not available. Okay. So, what we can do simply, so you can just select the entity in the apps. Select the entity from the apps. So, just write the book. So, book bookstore inventory came. Okay. Click on this one. So build an app from bookstore entity to submit the data. Got it? So this is another way. So initially, first way, what we saw the from the prompt. Okay. So click on the submit, and while it is creating, so what we are just learning UiPath apps. Some apps we have a app from prompt or text. Okay. Got it? So the second we just app or app from from entity. So data service entity. Got it? So data service entity we are creating. So it's creating in the background. See here? It's creating in the background. It's created just test. Okay. So based on the a type of the field in the entity, it is creating the corresponding UI element, whether it's a text box or a drop-down list or checkbox. Understand? So see, so from the entity, it's clear. Okay, so because it's having the data type and based on the type, so it can decide what is a drop-down. So the headers and book ID, book title, and authors also it's listed automatically, and the price is automatically increment or that is a number, and book availability. See, check or not. Okay. So book availability, okay, and book ID is like so. I'm just saying the book ID is one some B, and it is like a. Let us see the book ID. Let's do it from here itself. Okay. Okay. So and what is the book title? Book title is this one, and the author is yeah. So let us select and what is the price? Price is 800. The book is available. Click on submit. Okay. So and go and check whether you have the data or not. Go and check the data. If the data is not there, I think submit is this one. Okay. Okay. So record came. So yeah, you can just adjust once the form is ready. You can adjust so based on your convenient. Okay. So uh, yeah. So from the app itself, for example, here. So this is a this we can delete. Okay. So I can move this one to here. Okay. So then. Uh, the selected value automatically default selected. For example, if you want to write a selected value, you can write the selected value and display column and here so check by default and required and these are all the things. So even so you can just simply hide or unhide. Okay, hide or unhide in the sense, so the hide is a false. Hide is a false. Uh, just imagine the expression. We click on expression for this. So what we can do, so we can just say if let us try. Okay, so let me create a. So here also you can see the symbol help with the. Okay, so this is click on this one. Automatically the pop-up will. So that means while you are writing the expressions in the app itself, so you have a help of autopilot. Okay. So when author when author is this one in author when author selects user selects author as this one, so then true, else false. That means, so I'm just writing the some. Let us check. Okay, so that will create an expression or not. So it is, see here, it's automatically created the expression. So this page dot author dot selected item name is equal to this one. Okay, got it. So what it is doing, okay, so then this is the expression. Okay, so this is the expression. So let us check. Let us check. Okay, that means if we select this person, okay, if we select this person, so automatically it has to disable. Uh, it has to disable that particular field because that author books are always available because that is a core author. Okay, just imagine. So that is the one logic asked by the customer. Okay, so I'm just so let us try to select this one. Okay, no, no, okay. So maybe just try with the another thing because maybe the name. Uh, okay, so name. When yeah, selected the. No, then to response. Okay, so see here. So an English word is converted into the expression. Okay, so this contains. So what this whole thing will return the true value. Okay, so let us see. So let us run the thing. Hmm. See, automatically it is heading. So book availability. So this field itself, it is if you select this one, it is not available because so we don't need to ask about the user because it's already available. Okay, so the others it is asking. Got it? Others it is asking, but no, it is not asking. So do you understand? Just type in chat window. So just type in chat window. So whether you are understanding or following or not. See, this is a small condition logic. So okay. Um, so based on that, we can write. Okay, so all the expressions in the UiPath App Studio, we can write in them. So that is the one thing. So other thing is like, so let us imagine, so you have a something like a forms. Okay, so imagine you have a our bots DNA or bots DNA has a something. Just pick anything. Okay, setup server. So what user is asking? User asks to create exactly this kind of application. Okay, so normally just imagine it's not only like a botsDNA setup server, create server. So a legacy application, or you have a Windows desktop application, but the similar controls are similar structure. So not similar structures. We have to create an app. Okay, so what we can do? So we can just take a this one. So a screenshot and save the screenshot to the somewhere in the desktop. Okay, so to set up server creation. Okay, so once we take the desktop server creation, this is an image. Just imagine, so this is an image. Okay, so this image we can upload here. Okay, got it. So we can just upload here. Click on here, upload, go to the desktop, upload this one. So once you upload an image, once you upload an image, automatically it will create an app with the entity and the connection. Okay, so whatever the fields it will, so it's like a artificial intelligence will understand so the fields and the based on the fields or namings, so it will use a corresponding controls in the app. Okay, so we have a multiple controls: text box, text area, so checkbox. Okay, so multiple controls are there. Okay, so based on the text or the it's like a so how the human is understanding by seeing an image in the same way the UiPath Autopilot is also understanding. Okay, so from the entity, from the prompt, and now we're seeing the from the image. Okay, yeah, it's created. So click on the preview here. So it automatically creates an entity here. So if you see here, entities, go back and a few seconds ago. Okay, server creation form. So all the fields it's created, and the application is loading. Application is loading, and see here. So you choose operating system. So automatically. So but in the image, what is there in the image? What is there in the image? Let's see. This image. This image only has the Windows NT. Okay, so that the text. So before that, it is label and not only the Windows NT, it gave the Linux. So because so it understands, so it gives the a small okay, so corresponding set. Okay, and the RAM size automatically. So whether RAM size is there, RAM size also see here. So only one is there. 8 GB is there in the availability, but automatically 16 GB, 32 GB it's created. The hard disk it's created one, and if you see the check boxes with the selected applications, okay, hard disks it's not created. The remaining 500 GB, 1 TB, 2 TB is not created, but yeah, so the applications if you see it's automatically created. Okay, got it. Understand? So if you click on create, automatically it will create in the one entry in the entity. Okay, so that is from the image. Okay, now just see. So I have a one. I just draw in the a paper. Okay. Okay. So this is the one. Yeah. So let us. I'm just taking the. Just imagine. I'm just taking this up to here only. Okay. Because side we have a few more things. Let me take one more from here. Okay. Here to here. Even from here to. Here. Okay, so this is a let us save this one. Okay. So this is a just imagine a client is discussing on the paper. Okay, on the paper. So they just draw. It's a handwritten. Okay, so it's a handwritten. They just draw like a form. So it's a name, is a text box, age, it's a 82. This one city. Behind they mention the two cities and address, gender. This is all in the handwritten. Okay, handwritten. Okay. So now, what we can do? So we can just take this one. Uh, so even okay. So let's upload directly. Okay. Let's upload directly this form, this screenshot, uh, this one, okay, one, or what we can do, uh, client entry, client entries. Okay. Just take the form, click on upload. Okay. So just imagine you are reaching to the client. Okay. Otherwise, just imagine you have a friend who is working in the who has some shop or some laboratory. You just imagine some diagnosis laboratories. Okay. So they are doing everything is a manual. Your friend asked you to create a form. So because they have a physical form, so they handwritten documents or handwritten form. So where a patient has to fill the handwritten form. Okay. So they have a handwritten form that's a hard copy. Okay. So physical copy. So but they don't have a digitized form or website or data entry thing. Okay, so your friend asks you, you can just simply take a photo of that form while you are talking with your friend. You can simply you can build this form in the mobile itself because it is a cloud.uipath.com. You can open in the mobile and upload that taken photo into the apps, and the apps creates a form as well as the data entry, and so simply is a working form. Okay, so how okay, so excellent. This autopilot is okay. You can just take this. Okay, so or your friend is your friend is telling that so in the white paper. So this is a form which contains the name of the patient or so age of the patient, phone number of the patient, and so who is the doctor, consultation doctors, these kind of things they mention. Okay, but see, so this beautiful form is created from this one. No developer involvement. Okay, see, no developer involvement. So this is the input and this beautiful form is a output. And as the a table, as the a file name is a client entries. See, client entries is a text image file name. Okay, that's why it is created that as a header. Name, age also. If I say 6 years, it's not allowing. So why it's not allowing? Because here I mentioned in the star, it is a handwritten. Okay, 5200. Okay, so yeah, I'm not mentioning that. So it should allow 5200. It should not allow less than 50 or greater than 100. I'm not telling here. Okay, so because how the human can understand in the same way the bot understands that's a UiPath autopilot understood and created the condition here. Okay, so 5200. So the error message also it's generated dynamically. So 58 and see here. Are you just observing? So see here. So even this my handwritten, okay, the spellings sometimes may not understand by the human also. Okay. Okay. So but the bot understands and give you the perfect Ongol Hyderabad. Okay. Got it? The address and here's some small mistake. Maybe before gender something is there. So G it is treating as a C maybe. So that's why it is giving here. So male or female. Okay. Okay, got it. So Vanuja 52 Hyderabad or Ungol either Ungol. Okay. And female. Click on submit. Click on submit. So Go to here. See the latest one. That is the client entry. Data. See, Angol 58 or Vanaja, female. Understand? So that is the beauty. So you can upload the all the things like so you can upload the image, you can upload the even PDF also you can upload. Okay, so just imagine you got an PDF. Okay, you got an PDF. This is my PDF. Okay, my PDF has this is one form. Okay, normally you can get this type of forms somewhere to fill manually, right? So okay, so I'm just uploading this form. So let us see what it will do. Just uploading this form. Um, and this will create a so normally where we will get this type of forms, just type in the chart window in real world where we will get this type of forms. So whatever I shown you this PDF, okay, just type the some domain names or hospitals like that. Yeah, bank checkbooks. Our bank has a deposit form, withdrawal form. Okay, so bank KYC form in PAN card office. So yeah, any more PAN card office, they are all asking to fill the a new application or a correction application, right? Aadhaar card application is excellent. Okay, so while we are applying for the Aadhaar card, okay, so they will give the form. Okay, so just take a photo and upload it to the UiPath apps. It will create a form, and so just imagine. So the PAN card office people are the clients. Okay, so they are asking you to create a one website. Okay, then it is a very easy to create. So insurance form. Okay, insurance forms also. So just imagine. So from the insurance department, they are just asking the. Okay, so they are just asked to create an application. In that also you can create. Now, what we done from image like a so PNG or JPG or JPEG, any image files. From now I'm just PDF files, so we are able to create a form. So see here, automatically created the dates also. So just imagine, so open this one. So how it is keeping as a date. So date of injury, date of surgery, date of injury, date of surgery. As it's a dates, it's a date field. Okay. Got it? And it has some text check boxes. Do we have check boxes? Yeah, we have check boxes. And also we have another check boxes, multiple check boxes are there, or automatically created. So it's not, don't go with the 100%. Okay, so okay, so we have to do some tweaks. Okay, some manipulations, but see how the Propellet is doing. Okay, so that is the one thing. So let's go to the another part where we have a studio web. Okay, studio web. Okay. And here, mm, in the studio web also, so if you want to create an automation, you can see here, click on here, so you can generate a from the autopilot. Okay, click on the generate from the autopilot, give the prompt here. Uh, for example, they give the when a lead is created in this one, send an email to this one. So like that, okay, you can create a prompt and click here. Okay, so I'm just creating the okay, so fill employee details in the data with, with some sample data. Let's click on the create. Yeah, it's giving something. Okay, so let's click on the con. So if you just okay with this preview, so you can click on the continue. So otherwise, yeah, you can just modify the prompt and regenerate the okay. we generated the workflow. Okay, the flow. Uh, Let us see here. So it's a navigate activity is created. So we have to select the which tab we have to open. Okay, so here, so whatever the tabs I opened in the Chrome, so automatically it is showing. Okay, so I'm just selecting. You have to open the form, open the website, keep it ready. So and, click on here. Automatically, the autopilot is observes that one. I've taken the screenshot and click on the generate. Click on the generate here. So once you click on the generate, it will give you the record web recording at the right side top. So here automatically it is trying to identify, but let us see whether it will work or not. You just try by yourself, so it's not creating. Okay, so let us see generate. Fill the email company. Okay, last name, phone, website. So it's autopilot. Normally, the recorder you can create manually. I don't know. It's not creating, so but it will create. It will create a things. Okay. Mm, yeah. Let us try this one with the later, uh, because actually, it's maybe the. Uh, Let us try one more thing. So generate. So when a new email comes to my Gmail inbox with the subject contains keyword bots the bots DNA keyword. So then move to move to okay. So DNA hyphen bots folder. Then let us see. So whether I have a okay. So it give the something like when the new email subject and some preview it gave. So click on the continue. So what happens before doing this kind of connecting with another applications like so Gmail, Salesforce, okay, so this type of third-party things. So what you have to do, so you have a integration service, so where you can just create integration service connections. So that's all. Because how it is identified that Telugu creative a gmail.com. Okay, how it's created. I didn't give this one in the prompt. Okay, so but how it is automatically created because it has a Gmail connection I already created in the um, integration services. So that's why it's automatically taken that particular connection and created. So when the new email comes with the subject, it's creating the subject also here. Subject contains the what's DNA. Move this file to the so what is it? So move email to the bots DNA. Somehow it's to email folder, output folder. What is this? Move email connection. Email is this one, and the to email folder, output email folder. Okay, so automatically it's created. So let us check my Gmail. Okay, so DNA bots, right? what we done like a I have to know where's the DNA bots create DNA underscore bots, okay, and here how to create a label DNA underscore bots, a new label. Why it's not creating? So where it is creating? So it's creating. It's creating here. Okay, it's creating the label, but do you know how to create a folders here? Category. Okay, so let's run this one. So I'm just sending the some email with something like a some subject with the bots DNA to the Telugu native AI. Hello, from mobile I'm just sending. So here bots DNA bots, DNA bots, DNA bots. And here we got a hello. This is a bots DNA, right? So let us test this one. What happened? So after to email folder or label. Okay, so here we have to mention. So to email folder or label. Okay. So where is that input? Under input, do we have a folders? We don't have folders. All mails. Just send to the spam. Okay, otherwise send to the spam. Okay, so when you get this one, so it will go to the, it will send to the spam. Right now we don't have anything with the spam. Let us run the bot. Yeah, it is not there. Okay, so where is the mail? Let's go to let's go to the spam. Yeah, it is there. Okay, got it. So do you understand? So like that, so we can create a UiPath from UiPath Studio. So this whole thing we just generated automatically from the prompt. So what I'm saying is in the integrated services, go to the connections. In the connections, I have already connected this one. Okay, I have already connected this my Gmail. Okay, so this one. Okay, so actually, if you want, you can create a something like Gmail or Sheets, and so automatically it will ask you to connect with the which Gmail you want to connect. Okay, the authentications. Okay, you're gonna connect automatically to create and it will ask access. Okay, the whole UiPath suite. Okay, right? So whenever we got an email with the subject contains the bot's DNA, okay, so then that one move to the specific folder or download the attachments and keep into the folder or anything. So you can mention in the, so you can mention this in the, generate apps, okay. Got it? So this is a what we covered. So the seventh one, um, UiPath Studio Web. Okay. So, and Studio Web. So even so in the Studio Web, so you can write a expressions also. Okay. So this one in the expressions in the expressions again you can use the autopilot. Okay. You open expression. So here, so you can use the autopilot expressions here. So how we use the this one? So to create expression, we use the autopilot in the studio in the same way, and also fix is also there here. Okay. So if there is any error, so you can fix also something like this is error fix. Okay. So automatically it will fix, understand the expression, and it will fix the things. All right. So this is a studio, and even studio has a recording also there, but that's not working. So let us see. So, but now let's go to the another. So the U. So imagine so you have a something like mm, a some PDFs, okay, some PDFs. So these PDFs, so some PDFs has the basically, so we have in the document understandings, we have a something like a identify classifier. So classifier classifying the document, okay. Classifying the document, okay. So out of these all the documents, okay. So if you want to classify, so what is the something like so you have a ticket. So this is one ticket, right? So different type of documents are there, okay. So this is a let's open and check. So this is like a mm, yeah, this is a some travel ticket. This is also ticket, okay. Uh, so this one is a phone pay bill, and this one is also phone pay bill. So let us see randomly. Okay, this is a Google Pay bill. Okay, so Google Pay bill is also there, and this is also Google Pay bill, and phone pay bill. And this is some invoice. Okay, so very so multiple combinations of that. So how it will classify? Okay, so what we can do, we can just let us take the document understanding part, and here so I'm just generating the taxonomy. We have to identify the Google Pay bills. So okay, something like I'm just creating the group, which like a docs or anything like a bots DNA. Nothing under bots DNA, so I'm just creating the Google Pay bills. Okay. So under the Google Pay bills, so if you want, you can create a okay. You can create a fields like a, so the Google Pay bill. So you have a transaction ID. So a trans ID, that is a number, or there's a number, but in text. And another one is like a two to bring to. Okay, so that is a text, and amount, how much amount, right? There's also a number. Then we have a to address and date. Okay, when process. Okay, so when payment date, payment on, paid on, paid on. That is a basically a date time. So date. So even you can just generate multiple things, guys. So Google Transaction ID, Google ID, UPI ID, Google ID, or from address to whom? Okay, to from bill to bill from. Okay. That's also a text. So we created the Google Builds and okay, so and let's create a one more the type uh, ticket. Okay, so ticket. Okay, so under Google taxonomy under ticket. Basically, this is a like a Google Builds is converted as a string. Okay. So let's create a type here. Okay. Type is a Google Bill payments. Google payments. Uh, okay. Under Google Bills. So I'm just creating. So otherwise, let's delete this one. Okay. So ticket Google Bills and let us create one more thing like a phone pay. Phone pay. Phone pays and something like a invoice, invoice, invoices, and receipt or so let's yeah. So let's create these things. Okay. So we have a yeah we have a multiple things now. So we just generated the taxonomy. So has a taxonomy has a multiple type of documents because we have one folder contains multiple PDFs which contains a few other Google bills and Google bills and phone pay bills. Okay, so let's see Google bills and phone pays. Google payments, Google bills and just deleting. Okay, so Google bills, phone pay bills, phone pay bills. Okay, phone pays. Okay, so after creating the taxonomy, so just use something like a so load taxonomy, load taxonomy. So use the load taxonomy. After that, taxonomy. After load taxonomy, so what is the next step we have to use? So that is a digitized document. It's digitizing the document. Got it? So we are just using the some document understanding steps. Digitized document. Okay. So I'm just creating the one path str PDF path. So give some something. Okay. Okay, so any PDF file as a path. So initially, I'm just using the assign operator to assign the str PDF path. So this str PDF path, giving here str PDF path. So and after that, so the output we can just create a str PDF text. So whatever it is converting some digitizing the output case. And here also DOM document object model. So we created, and here so I'm just clicking the plus button. Okay. Okay, see here plus button. So can you imagine what is going on? So it is automatically giving the help of this one. So these two, okay, how these two came without typing anything? How these two came? Because this is also another feature of the autopilot. Okay? Just imagine this also it will just identify. It will just look into the your whatever you are creating, and it will just helping you to okay. So prioritize the activities list in the search. Okay, so whatever the next maybe a this is an activity. Just see here, classify documents. Classify documents, and here I'm just giving the document type, that is a str document path, taxonomy, and then document text, that is a str PDF text, DOM, document object model, and here output is a classifier. Okay, class. So okay, where classification results. So where classification results here, so we have a see automatically the classifiers are listed here. Okay. So we have a generative. Okay, this is also one more a generative. We have two things. One is a classifier, generative classifier. So in the generative classifier, click on the manage prompt. So all the document things it came here. Let's go to the manage taxonomy and delete the invoices. Uh, invoice or invoices. Any one we can delete. Okay, delete. Okay, so generate. So this Google bill, any specific text is there. So how can we identify this is a Google bill? Google transaction. Okay, I'm just saying here. So in normal English, okay. So when uh, it has the text called Google transaction or Google. Okay, okay, Google or Google English. Okay. Okay. How can you, it says, so the phone pay bill. So phone pay bill, classifying based on the a prompt. That is okay. Transaction ID. So what is the difference between that and this? Transaction successful. Okay. Or transaction ID um, powered by. Okay. So here also we have a powered by. Powered by. Powered by is there not there? Okay. So I'm just saying the powered by is there. Powered by. Okay. So and it has or the keyboard or so when powered by is powered by is there, then some any whatever based on your understanding, just try. Okay, invoice, just take any invoice. Yeah, this is the invoice. Okay, this is one invoice. Okay, so where the invoice is okay, so something like a tax invoice or invoices separately. And invoice exists in the document. So it's like a so not only that. So you have a multiple invoices, but the invoices are coming from the different vendors, and based on the vendor invoice format is different. Imagine, okay. So multiple customers are sending that different formats. So each customer has a similar format. Okay, multiple invoices there. Okay, so then you can analyze the invoice and just say so take this one and okay generated invoice or so some declaration. So if you have this one, just take this one. Okay, so okay. So you can write the some prompt. So click on here and after that simply select these are all the things, check boxes. Okay, now you can simply message box. What is a where classification result of, 0 dot document ID. This is let us see. Okay, what is the document ID? Run the bot. So what we gave? Okay. So just imagine you have just try this kind of use cases by taking the multiple PAN cards in the same folder, other cards in the folder. Just imagine someone suggested in the chat window. So there is an insurance domain. Okay, in the insurance domain, what they will do? So they will just collect all the information from the customer. Okay, so while they are collecting the documents from the customers, they will submit the PAN card, passport, and what? Okay, so Aadhaar card, driving license. Okay, so based on some keywords, automatically it will predict and it will just give the what type of document it is. Okay, so you can classify the document. So then you have to move that document to the specific folders. Okay, or you have a uh, so multiple IDs. Based on the ID, you can predict the document. Okay. So it is saying the ticket. Okay, so it's saying what? Okay, so it's saying the ticket, whether this is a ticket or not. Okay, so let us see what we give. Okay, we give the 2 3 3 2 3 4. Okay, so 3 2 3 1 2 3. Is this is there? Yeah, this one. Okay, open this one. Where is the ticket or not? Yeah, so this is a ticket kind of thing. Okay, so okay, so where is the ticket? So because yeah, so it is a if you just give the receipts, then it will identify it as a receipt. Okay, so now let us give the some PAN card kind of thing. Sorry, passport kind of thing. Okay, so this is a phone pay. Okay, so let us give this phone pay and thing. Here I'm giving the phone pay. Okay, so finally, what we can so do, we can just create a something like a so this folder and create the folders and so move the corresponding scan copy to the corresponding folder. Okay, so this kind of thing also we can do. So doing the okay, this is a identify the phone pays. Okay, got it? Phone pays. So if we just create a folder, so automatically it will just move to the specific folder. Okay, from the phone pay bill. So whatever the phone pay bill, so just open this phone pay bill. Mm, so 3532 ends with 3532. 3532. Okay. So from this, so if you want to extract the information, okay, uh, some information, okay. So then, so what is the that means? So classification. So do you understand the classification? That means generative classifier based on the prompt. You can simply classify. Okay, that is the one thing. Other thing is like so after classification, so you can just use the extractor. See here, automatically it is suggesting the extractor scope. Okay. So here I'm just using the uh, what is that? If document str document path, str text taxonomy, and then I can give a DOM object, and I can give a classifier that is a var classifier of 0, and then you can give. the extracted results, where extraction results. So here also you have a extractors. So that's a generative ex, generative extractor. So here in the generative extractor, before extracting, so go to the taxonomy and see whether we have a fields for this each one or not. Okay. So we have only the types only. Okay. So for example, this is a phone pay bill. Okay. So let us try the something like a invoice or something. So it is an invoice. Okay. So we have any way invoices with that. So create a field, and here we have a customer name, customer address, invoice number. Okay, invoice number is this one. Then customer name, custom or use a customer name of customer. Name of customer, that is a string, and then create another field, address of customer or address, just simply give the address as also a string, and then field invoice number. Okay, that is a number, or let's take the string because that has a starts with the RBC something. Okay, then invoice date. Okay, invoice date is a okay, invoice date. That is a date field. Then you have a something like a HSCA number or ticket number. Okay, so ticket envelope. Just try ticket envelope. Ticket number, that is also string, and so book date. Okay, so book date, that is the date. Okay, so we have these fields. Okay, so these fields we have to extract. So then we can just go to the extractor, and here extractor and invoices. So customer name. Okay, so that is a customer name is like a, how can it is identified? Uh, Customer name. Okay, so get customer name and get customer address and invoice number. So invoice number is basically starts with this one. Okay, always starts with this one. Okay, invoice number I can just mention like a number starts with this one. It is like a normal English. So then invoice date. Okay, invoice date is like a invoice date. Invoice date. Basically, booking date and invoice date is same. Okay. You can say amount, invoice amount. Let us take the net amount. Okay. Okay. So let's go to the taxonomy again, and we can just instead of so we taken the two dates because the two dates are same. So that's why let us booking date instead of booking date. We can just remove the booking date. Uh, and here add field, we can have something like a ticket number and something like a PAN card number. So PAN card number, PAN, and basically this is a red bus kind of taxes. So Boolean tax. Let us try taxes payable. Okay, Boolean and okay, invoice and amount. amount, that is basically a number. Okay, let's go and close. I'll go to the extractor, and here, so just mention the invoice date. So date in this format, or date after invoice date, in the format of dd slash slash. So I think that is a date. Okay. And what is the next thing? Ticket number. So ticket number starts with the DS. DS number. Street. Yes. And it's like a, so it's a yes or no, yes or no, no any values. And this is a after this one. Usually after this one. And amount is like a that is a yes. Okay, so let us see. Okay, let us see this one and invoice. So do we get do we give the invoice? So what is invoice? This one. 2 3. Just doing this one. Okay, so now, so after extractor, so we have a something like a extractor, extractors also. So from here, so whatever we got the output, so we're giving here, so yeah, we'll get the a list of data tables. Basically, that is a data set. So let us try with the breakpoint. So what it will do. So generative classifier and generative extractor. Okay, so these two are the two different AI related features and yeah, document understanding concept. So where you can classify the document based on the prompt. Okay, and the other thing is like a sort of generative extractor. So where you can extract the specific data, the data point from the document text, okay, based on the prompt. Okay, so if you give the prompt, so in plain English, the text, so it automatically extract the specific prompt. So you can just create a something like a so extracting, classifying the each and every document into the specific folder and get the information from the document and fill in the text file or Excel file. Okay, so these are all the things: extract, generative classifier, and generative extractor. So now after extractor, see here in the main panel, so list of data tables of zero dot tables of zero. So the zero table. Let's just see. So what it will show. Okay. It is showing this one. It is showing this data. So let us we'll see. So it's saying the customer name is a Sudheer and the address is the this one and invoice number is RBS starts with is the invoice number. RBS starts with the 25 and so the 25 and the invoice date is this one. So it's 14/7 and so ticket number is a TS starts with and so the 6 is the ticket number and okay tax is payable automatically it is extracted is no the amount is 800. Amount is extracted. Got it? So this is the extract. If you want to export super or write range, if you want to write in the range, you can write range to the right range into the specific folder. Output.xlsx, something sheet one, and here is a list of the tables. Obviously, the headers and the headers. We got the decimal points also, right? 6. It's not getting. Oh, okay, okay, got right. Decimal points also we got right. John, you're saying not getting the decimal points for price. We got it here. So now we are running, and simply it will just write in the Excel file. So that's it for today. So generative classifier and 8, 9, generative extract. These two for the and also UiPath Autopilot panel. So we got autopilot. I think we have written autopilot panel. So only the recorder, web recorder, so where it will identify all the fields and create corresponding activity. So that is not working in my system, but yeah, it will work. So I shown you in the studio, right? So studio web. So where it will just simply generate the fields automatically. Any online forms. Okay, so it's giving the invoice, and let us see. So whether it will generate output.xlsx or in output.xlsx one record. We'll see. Okay. So this is the data which is extracted from the document, scanned the PDF document based on the using the generative extractor, generative classifier. The last thing is any forms. Just see. Give me any input registration or sign up signing forms to test your path to fill the what is this? Yeah, okay, let us try this. Let us try this. So fill the form in this website. Click dummy with the signing dummy data. Okay. So yeah, almost we reached to the end of the session. So if you have any doubts, you can just type in chat window. Yeah, here we're just selecting the tab, which tab we have to automate. Just try the same similar thing in the your from your cloud account. So you will definitely see the uh, magic. This one. Click on the generate. We'll see this record will appear, and automatically what will happen? Automatically it will just identify each and every activity field in the website and extract the each field uh, field with the corresponding data, corresponding element, like so checkbox, radio button, okay, so and text box type into. So what I am saying here, so just try from your side. So autopilot, okay, so generates the flow with each and every activity. Okay, so here it is not working for me, but generates the activities. So here, so by using the this particular prompt, okay, this particular prompt, got it? It will generate the activities from the prompt, but actually, yeah, in this earlier it created, but it is not creating. But let's try from your end. Okay, so automatically it will create. So that is a one final thing, like it's a web recorder. So web recorder, like generate activities from prompt. It will generate the activities from the prompt. So that is also automatically it will identify and give the selectors. And so this is our whole session. So done, yeah, autopilot session. So any doubts? So how is the session? So just you can give the yeah some feedback here, or you can just simply post what is that? So this one. So this thumbnail. Okay, so into the LinkedIn and give the post. Okay, so you can take this thumbnail and post into the LinkedIn post. So how was the session? Okay, so and also you can appreciate the UiPath Autopilot team. Okay, who built the autopilot? Okay, see because how easy for us to do the development using the with the help of the autopilot. It is like a basically assistant for us. Okay, so just give the okay. So yeah, nice feedback. Good session. Very valuable for the devs. Okay, so by the Ash, good. It's a very good session and a very good inputs. Um, where can I find recording? I will upload into the uh, YouTube, and that's not public. Okay, so I will give into the private. So I will give only access to your Gmail IDs. Okay. So you already registered while registering to these sessions, you give the Gmail ID, right? So after the session, so you'll get a emails to uh, that particular Gmail, okay? So you can access from the YouTube itself, okay? So only for you, so not in the public, okay? So only for you. I will share the private video, okay? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so you can just simply if you post into the LinkedIn, so with this image, and case you can just give some appreciations, feedbacks to the UiPath Autopilot team. Okay, so who developed this autopilot from the UiPath? Okay, that will just boost them to do more miracles. Okay, and helping us to do more productive. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. We will see in the next sessions if any new sessions are there, this kind of things. I will definitely post into our groups. So, okay, so where you can just simply um, register how you registered right now in the same way. Okay, so and also, so I posted in the LinkedIn. So if you want to, so it is better to give in that LinkedIn post itself. Okay, so instead of new post, so you can just give in that LinkedIn post itself. So how was the session and appreciation to the UiPath Autopilot team to okay, so build how this much beautiful Autopilot. So I can give the post link in the group so that you can just give the comments on that session. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. So happy automation. Bye bye.